Man, it has definitely been a minute since I recorded anything, but the garden definitely shows it. It has completely taken over and went wild. And normally around this time of the year, I just let it and I don't plant anything until it freezes and I'm forced to plant things so there'll be something growing. But this year, I'm determined to have something growing at all times of the year. So I've already planted a few things already for the fall crop, and I've planted second waves of beans and things. This is one of my rattlesnake pole bean trellises, and it is slab full. They have done really good this year. And lots of cucumbers. And these peppers are the ones that came back from last year. And they are so pretty. I did have a tomato worm eat that plant. But look how full these jalapenos are. And this tiny little bell pepper with a little baby bell on it. It's a trooper. So I almost killed all of my pepper plants this year on accident. We left to go to the river for a weekend and I forgot them on the top shelf of my greenhouse with no water and they fried. But they came back. I had to pull up all of my corn because, well, it didn't make it. We had a drought and the corn suffered. But I planted some English peas and more sweet potatoes. I should have plenty of time to be able to harvest sweet potatoes from these, but there's always the chance that they may not make in time, or if they do, they may be small. So this is one of the beds I planted some Blue Lake bush beans, green beans, but I also planted some cabbages in front of that, and that hadn't came up yet. So cabbages are one of those things I struggle to grow every year. That is like the first thing every bug goes to. And it has given me many issues in the past 4 years. This is the only surviving cabbage from last year. Just one. The zinnias this year have been amazing. They are so vibrant and full of color. And like I've said before, I didn't plant any zinnias this year. They all came up as volunteers. And these are some more of the green beans. And in front of that, I planted some blue curly kale. Whole line all the way down. And on the potato side, I have more collards planted. And the okra is just now barely making it above the weeds. And these right here are one of my favorite ones this year. It's been so full. There's a spider on that one. These are my sweet potato vines that are spilling out into the walkways and taking over my trellis. And this trellis too. Sweet potato leaf, bean leaf. It's way at the top. But that's about all for this side of the garden. The beans on this side have completely taken over the walkway on the sides. The ones on this side have gotten completely taken over by weeds. And good luck finding some carrots in this mess. And these are my 4th of July red tomatoes and my Black Beauty tomatoes. They have completely destroyed this fence wire. Looking back, I should have used another T-post. This is the other side. It's a giant mess. And this was my cherry tomato trellis that has completely been destroyed. But there's still cherry tomatoes. These have completely taken over. But this one right here is really pretty. It's variegated. You sure are allowed to be such a little guy. Like your new friend, Prudence. Thank you for watching.